Hi Loc Lovers, it's me, Natty Ann, showing you how to enjoy the journey. So here on my channel, we're talking about scalp issues right now. And how could you truly enjoy your lock journey if you're dealing with flakes and dryness in your scalp? That just takes the fun out of everything. I actually had a friend tell me that she really wants to start locks, but she just can't because she's having these scalp issues. She's having major excess dandruff, and that would just ruin the whole process for her as far as starting locks. And I thought about that, and I'm like, hell yeah, I understand, because when my hairline starts to flake up, the first thing I want to do is hide it, and who has time for that? Like, no one wants to hide problems, they want to get rid of them. So I am going on this journey to a healthy scalp. I'm taking you guys along with me. If you are also experiencing these scalp issues, let me know what you're experiencing in the comments. Let me know any remedies that you've tried, but I'm gonna share with you what I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna be doing this for 3 months straight, and I will be reporting back to you guys and letting you know how I'm doing on this journey. I know you're probably wondering, like, girl, whose scalp is that? It's mine. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna lie. That is my scalp. I never had issues with my scalp. I would be the type of girl where I did not have to oil my scalp or really do anything. It would just be nice, clean, healthy scalp. As of a few months ago, I started to get a dry spot in the front of my hairline. And I'm like, what's this about, you know? Let me just put some oil on it and keep it moving. So I just kept doing that. And I've noticed that that dry spot still there. Then it started to get a little bigger. So I'm like, okay, why am I having, these flakes? And when you start itching, scratching it, and then it just starts falling down like some snow? Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. So I ended up buying this shampoo called Neutrogena Tea Gel. It's brown, and I think it worked. I think it helped my scalp. Honestly, I don't really know. Like, did it really work? Because I was using it and I'm still having the same problem. So I guess it really did not work, to be honest. It did get the flakes up, so when I washed my hair, my scalp would look clean after. But that dryness would come back. And over the course of a few months, I noticed that the dryness started to kind of grow, and it's almost like a headband. It was one spot, and then from that spot it just got bigger and bigger, and now I'm seeing it all over the front of my hair, and I'm so upset. But I noticed that as a woman, as a human being, really, like, things change. Your environment changes, seasons change, your body changes, hormones fluctuate. You just don't know what's going on. But one thing I do know is that I kind of ignored it. Like, I knew it was a problem. And that's what we need to stop doing. When we notice something happening to our bodies, or we're having a certain feeling where something is not quite right or something is different, we really need to look into it and not brush it off, or not go to, the nearest drugstore and purchase something to mask it, because these products are not helping. I don't know, it's masking the problem, but then the problem is still there. So yes, I've tried different shampoos, and shampoos, that's not the problem. Every shampoo pretty much does what it's supposed to do. It cleans the hair, right? So yes, I bought several shampoos. It cleaned my hair and my scalp. But once that's done with, after a few weeks, this flaking comes back, this dryness comes back. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna document this. Number one, I'll give my hair a good 3 to 4 weeks. in between washing. If it starts looking crazy or feeling crazy, and crazy as in, you know, dandruff, a lot of flakes and dryness, I'm washing it. It's gonna get washed, right? So that's my regimen for washing. But what I want to do is really monitor what I'm doing internally, okay? So dairy, gone. Not doing dairy anymore, okay? And since I'm posting this, I have to stick by my word. I have to. If I'm coming to the Loc Lovers with this, I have to stick to my word. So number 1, no dairy. Number 2, nothing white. If no white rice, no white potatoes. What else? What else is white that I eat, really? Yeah, I guess that's really it. That's all I could think of right now. So I'm cutting out white rice, which, you know, it's tough because I feel like I eat basmati rice with everything, but I just can't do it anymore. So I'm not doing it. Done. Nothing white. If you guys can list any other white foods, list it in the comments for me so I'll know what to stay away from. I'm just gonna be eating a lot of veggies, leafy greens, fruits, drinking lots of water. I'm staying away from coffee, okay? And the reason why I'm staying away from coffee, even though I love coffee, there's something about coffee that just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I don't know if it's like the black color and the aroma. It just smells so good to me. Like, I love the smell of coffee beans. I like going to coffee shops. I don't know what it is. If it's an aesthetic, I don't know. It's just an experience, right? I can't do it anymore. It's too acidic. I'm not trying to dry my body out. But I do have a replacement for it, and it's dandelion tea. I'll link it in my Amazon storefront. So if you guys want to know what I'm drinking instead of coffee, check it out and try it. It's actually really good. And it kind of reminds me of coffee, honestly. Sometimes I feel like my mind gets tricked a little bit because I would be drinking it and I'm like, is this coffee? Because my husband drinks coffee. He's not ready to let coffee go. So sometimes when he brings me a cup, I'm like, is this coffee or is this my tea? It's my tea and I love it. It still gives me that same coffee vibe without the caffeine or acidity. Sugar. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to cut out sugar. That's something else that it messes you up. It sends everything array, and we know it's not good for us, but we still eat it. And truth be told, looking at my patterns, years ago, I really wasn't a sugar girl. I didn't care for baked goods. I didn't crave anything sweet. I'm more of a savory girl, so give me a nice savory dinner or treat and I'm good. I don't need dessert. But I think my husband man, I'm telling y'all, birds of a feather do flock together. Like, he loves sweets, he loves baked goods, and I find myself craving dessert after dinner or wanting a baked treat to eat with my coffee, and those habits, you know. So I have to cut that out. I have to cut sugar out, and it's so hard because sugar is literally in everything. But if you can refrain from eating excess sugar, let's do it. Last but not least, we're gonna go and get a blood test done. That way we'll see where we're deficient and we can take the vitamins we need. Here's what I'm going to do with my hair on this journey. A few drops of tea tree oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. That's what's gonna be in this bottle, and that's what's gonna go on my scalp. I'm not gonna put it on all the time, only after a wash. Right now, my scalp is looking pretty good. I just washed my hair. I just retwisted with castor oil only. I'm gonna also use it as a spot treatment. So if I do see any dry spots popping up or any type of itching coming on, I'm gonna just spot treat it. That's it. And I'm not gonna use it in my hair because, truth be told, I don't really like coconut oil in my hair. I just don't like how that feels. I don't know. It just feels weird in my hair. It's It actually feels dry in my hair. I don't know how to explain that, but I just don't like to coat it. So I'll continue to coat my actual hair with grapeseed oil. And that's all that I'm gonna be doing to my actual scalp. I don't see myself putting anything else on it unless maybe I spot treat with castor oil instead of the coconut oil, olive oil, tea tree oil mix. And that's pretty much it. So let's do this. I'm going to try this out for 3 months. I think that's a good enough time to see whether something is actually working for me. So I should see some type of difference. That's what we're hoping for. If not, then we're going straight back to the drawing board and try something else.